Hi everybody, my name's Alice and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do a general reading for the sign of Taurus. I'm going to go ahead and pull your overall energy, look at any guidance and advice from Spirit, and also look at any opportunities or challenges that you have coming in and how you can use that to your advantage. So if this is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your reading. And remember, it's a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. If you're new here, I end every zodiac reading with a love reading. So for all the Tauruses that are single and looking for love, that section is specifically for you. All right. And I do have one more announcement and then we'll get rolling. So I have a new website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com. I think she did an excellent job. You can go there, sign up for the newsletter. It's at the bottom of every page. And that's going to enter you in for a drawing. I'm doing the drawing for 3 months. The first one was already December 1st. Now it's going to be January 1st and February 1st. So I'm super excited. If that's something you're interested in, consider going there and signing up. All right. So I cleanse, shuffle, and I meditate. And I ask for the strongest energy to come through in the cards. So let's go ahead and see, what does the universe want to tell Taurus today? We have Page of Wands, we have the Judgment card, we have the Chariot, we have the Two of Cups, we have the Four of Swords, we have the Knight of Swords, we have the Three of Swords for your opportunity. Your challenge is the Nine of Wands. Okay, we do have a mixture of energy here. All right. So right here in your recent past, we have the Page of Wands. This is about you taking a bold step to do something, to create something, whether it's going to be a job, a relationship, doubling down on the one you have in a new way. This is a young energy. So this is something where you're really excited, you're enthusiastic, but you're not a master at it yet. So this is just something that you're trying. You can see this story with this is that he wants to change this bunny, either disappear him or maybe change him into another animal or something else. This bunny is not afraid. He knows that he's a young child who boldly stepped out and has his staff, his magic wand, to try and create magic. The bunny is not afraid because he doesn't have the skill set yet. So it's a really young, new, exuberant type energy. That is in your recent past. And I want to take a moment to say, we are in a Mercury retrograde. The day that I'm filming is December 10th. We go out of it around the 15th, depending on where you are in the world. So that being said, you're going to have a lot of things come up from your past to review. Things are going to come at you from all over. So the energy might be a little weird as we get going in this reading. I've noticed it for a couple of other signs. So I just want to give you a fair warning. I don't know what it's going to be like when we start getting into it. So your present energy is the Judgment card. And actually, you know what? Here it is. It's so funny. So this is about you having a compassionate review of your past, of everything that went before you. That's really funny, the timing. So anyways, this is about you asking the big questions. You're taking stock in yourself. And so you're asking, like, who am I? What makes me happy? Right? Do I like my friends? Do I like my job? Do I like where I'm at? Education, finances, my health. You know, what's your favorite color now? What's your favorite food? Sounds silly, but you know, these things change over time and it's important. And why is it resonating differently? And even if you don't know, maybe you can look at why are you resonating with something now, and maybe that will give you insight into the past. It's just the big picture. You don't have to share these answers with anybody. This is just for your own personal growth and development. But you're being asked to look at your past in a compassionate way. You don't beat yourself up over anything that you're looking at. This is just for you to see where you are, where you've been, and where it is that you're going, because you take this knowledge and wisdom with you, right? And you're going to take it towards your future. But this is really, you know, when this card comes up, traditionally, it's where the angel is blowing the trumpet, calling them out of their coffins. The coffin would represent their old life. And then when they step out, they're stepping into a new life with that knowledge. And so this is where you're at in your present energy. Now I'm going to look at your near future. Look at this, the Chariot. This is talking about victory and success that only happen to the very lucky few. In this deck, it's called the Fairy Wind. And this is right, I was going to say the Fae, but this is the fairy wind. This is really talking about you being carried away by something. I think it's something big. I think it's something you've been focusing on for a while, whether it's going to be a career, success, starting your own business, could be retiring, a vacation, but it's something that's big for you and you're bringing it into fruition. And this card has success written all over it. So maybe it's in 5 days, right? After the Mercury retrograde. I love it. Oops, wrong deck. Hold on. Let me get the clarifiers. I love that deck, if you don't know. I feel like I've written it myself, actually. That's how in tune I am with it. I feel like it's me. It's a beautiful deck. I love it. It's called Forest of Enchantment. All right. It's in the description if you're ever wondering what decks I use. I've actually been really hooked on this one for quite some time. But I'm going to start introducing other decks because I have a million of them. And that's going to happen, I don't know, maybe the first of the year would be a really good time. I'll have like maybe 20, 30 around here, and I'll just choose whatever's coming in. But I'm so in love with this deck, I haven't wanted to leave it. All right, so let's get some clarifiers. We've got the Nine of Wands. We've got the Knight of Swords. We've got the Six of Swords. We've got the Six of Cups, 2 sixes. Over the Judgment. We have the Death card and the Strength card. Oh my God, this is so beautiful for you, Taurus. All right, so let me start with your recent past. And this is you really having this beautiful, bold, audacious start to really put yourself out there, having no fear with something you really don't know that much about. It's this beautiful, young energy. And it's being clarified by the Nine of Wands and the Knight of Swords. This is telling me that while you're taking action on doing that, that I think that you can burn yourself out very easily. So this is just to pay attention to the energy that you're expending on this new adventure. This is that wounded warrior energy, but this is about you really going the distance. You're tired, you're burned out, but you know what? You're still standing, you're tough, right? You've gone the distance. One more wand and he's going to be hunkered over with burdens that he's taken on too much. But right now, I feel like you're really putting a lot of energy into it that you would want to watch. We also have the Knight of Swords here for you. I feel that whatever it is that you're doing, that you're bringing into fruition or that you're interacting with, you are really communicating a lot with that Knight of Swords. That's a really fast-moving energy. And it's about communication, it's about analysis, it's about a lot of different things. And I feel for you, it's about communication with whatever it is you're working on. I think you're communicating with the people around you, your loved ones, your friends. You know, it's like friends, family, coworkers. If you're in school, it's like your peers and, you know, maybe even your professors. But I just feel that whatever it is, you are talking it into fruition, into existence. Because it's that new energy, and I just feel like a lot is coming in for you. And I've been feeling that way for the sign. A lot of the signs. I think 2025 is going to be powerful for people. A lot of creative juices are going, and it's just going to explode. So in your present energy with this Judgment card, it's being clarified by 2 sixes, the Six of Cups and the Six of Swords. So this is telling me that, you know, you're going to be leaving these choppy waters behind. You're going onto calmer shores. So what this tells me is that really times are changing for you. If you're having a rough period, you're going into a more calmer, peaceful state. I think you have definite clarity of vision. Swords are thoughts, words, and ideas. I think you have clarity. This is telling me that there is light at the end of the tunnel, that you are really able to move forward with what it is that you're working on. And I have to say, you now have 2 cards of some excellent movement. We've got this and the Knight of Swords. So you're definitely moving forward with whatever it is that you're bringing in. We also have the Six of Cups. And this is one of those cards that's telling me to get in touch with your heart space. I feel that you already are, but this is about you having that compassionate review with the Judgment card. This is one of the clarifiers for that. So really keep your heart open when you're looking at yourself, interacting with other people. I just feel that you benefit from that type of generosity of spirit right now. I think whatever it is that you're bringing into fruition, the energy is contagious. And the people around you feel it. And I think that they even know that you're bringing something big in. Because I think you are, Taurus. And I think there's other signs that are doing the same thing. Aquarius is another one. And I'm getting ready to read for that in the next couple of days. But I've been feeling into it. And then here with the fairy wind, the chariot. Get this. It is being clarified by the death card and the strength card. So all this success that's coming in for you, for the lucky few, right? There's just that beautiful alignment, using your intuition, knowing what moves to make, to the left, to the right, up, down, stop, turn around. You just kind of know everything, but you're always going towards your future. Oh, I love this. You are also releasing what no longer serves you. This is huge. So you're leaving behind all this baggage, physical, emotional baggage. If you're literally moving homes, you're leaving behind anything that is no longer relevant in your life. You're donating it to charity. You're literally leaving stuff behind. If it's emotional stuff, you're leaving emotional baggage behind. Just use the example of the house. You're leaving memories in that house. Anything toxic, anything negative, any routine, you're leaving it behind. You're starting something fresh and new. Those can just take place in memory. And I just feel like it's just not haunting you anymore. That is so beautiful. Then we've got the strength card. This is your strength and courage to handle any situation coming your way. This is handling that ultimate success that's coming your way. This is handling that type of release, what no longer serves you. Even if it's painful, even if it's tragic, if it's trauma, depending on if it's good stuff, bad stuff, stuff that doesn't have any emotional tie, whatever it is for you, you really have the strength and resolve to pull yourself through it. And that is such a beautiful energy, especially with that infinity sign above her head. She can really take on just about anything. And again, that is using your heart, using your strength and courage, your compassion to overcome that. Wow, Taurus, that is your energy. Now we're going to look at the guidance and advice from Spirit. Very beautiful. Okay, first card for guidance and advice is the Two of Cups. This is really talking about having joy and love come into your life. I really feel that you're going to be meeting new people. Maybe you're reacquainting yourself with old friends. Maybe it's people that are living out of state. I'm in the United States, so I'll say out of state, and they're going to be flying in maybe for the holidays, and this is like a type of reunion. It's the recognition of a kindred spirit. I feel that there's a lot of beauty in this, that it's kind of like that comforting, warm feeling of someone that you've known your whole life, that kind of feeling. Someone that is a kindred spirit. I feel that friends, family, it could be anyone that's coming in. It could even be a new person, but you have that type of recognition. I feel that this is something that's really going to benefit your life right now. We also have the Four of Swords. So while you meeting new people is going to benefit you, so is the flip side, rest and recovery. Always save some time for yourself. This is an excellent time for you to have a staycation. Maybe you just have a couple of days to yourself, and then you go out and you're with friends and family, or you have a day before the big event or a couple of days after, whatever your timing is, whatever you can do. I really feel that you'll benefit from that. This is a card of respite. It's of peace. It's of really, giving yourself that kind of self-care where you're able to relax. That's really key. So, but being able to relax really alone, whether you have friends and family or roommates, anything like that are around you, it's really having a couple of hours to yourself, maybe a day to yourself, an evening, whatever works for your schedule. You benefit dramatically. It's like it refreshes and revitalizes you. Do you see how this tree is alive and it's thriving in this dark, cold world in winter? That's what it's going to do to you. Not that necessarily you're living in a negative environment, but everybody needs alone time. And I think you will really benefit from it, Taurus. The third card that's here for you is the Knight of Swords. Now, this card is here twice for you. It's in your recent past. This is the same card, but it's a slightly different context. So in the guidance and advice from Spirit, you're being asked to confront some uncomfortable truths before you move forward on your path. He's not going to let you pass unless you have this type of communication with yourself. That is the vibration coming off this card. So if there's something that you want to discuss with yourself, this is a really good opportunity to do that. This is the guidance and advice from Spirit. Now that is tying into the vibration of the Judgment card when you have a compassionate review. So I think this is talking about having communication with this compassionate review to do that activity before you continue forward in your life for that chariot of success. Because I think that you need to know who you are, where you're going, where you've been, and take that wisdom and knowledge of where you've been, and that will help you moving forward. It's that strength of character. As I'm saying that, I look down and I see the Strength card. It's that strength of character of really knowing who you are and tapping into it, accepting yourself for who you are, right? Knowing your strength of character, knowing your weakness of character, knowing your philosophy, right? Who you are right here, right now. All right, let's get those clarifiers. 7 of Wands. We have the Emperor, the 7 of Swords, the 5 of Cups, the 4 of Cups, and the Hanged Man. So a mixture of energy for sure. We've got this 2 of Cups, and it's being clarified by the 7 of Wands and the Emperor. And like I said, I really feel like, you know, you're going to be meeting new people. You're going to benefit from the company of other people right now. And I feel like this is you really stepping into who you are. I feel like you own it. I feel that you're not feeling uncomfortable when you put yourself out there. Maybe a little bit, but you just push through it because you're so comfortable that you own it. This is really about you standing your ground. If you have a difference of opinion, you can agree to disagree. This is about you setting boundaries and borders and you really keeping to your position in a nice way, right? So this is telling me that, you know, let's just say it's a holiday party. This is about, you know, maybe you're discussing something, they have their opinion, you have yours, and you just, you know, you agree to it. You don't say, oh, okay, and you don't give in to them. You don't let them dissuade you or win the argument just to maybe silence them so you can talk about something else. But this is about you just kind of holding your own. You're owning the position, and it's an interesting energy. It's just about you maintaining. I feel that it's about you not really compromising yourself with these 2 cards, with the Emperor and the 7 of Wands. That if you're put in a position where maybe you might feel like you have to hold your tongue, I feel like you're not. I feel like you don't have to. Now, you're the boss. It's up to you. You use your discernment. Maybe you do, maybe you don't, but you don't have to. It's whatever you choose to in that situation, which is an interesting energy. I really like that for you. Then with the 4 of Swords, it is being clarified by the 7 of Swords and the 5 of Cups. So while you're having this time of respite, this is telling me that it's about you being strategic about it. And I feel that, you know, you choose when you need to take this time with balancing other people, other responsibilities. This card also talks about possible gossip behind your back and protecting intellectual property, things like that, because swords are thoughts, words, and ideas. And this card can mean literal theft. It can mean figurative theft. It's strategy. This could be gossip behind your back using words. But it could also be someone doing copyrights, anything like that. So take a look at what's going on around you if you feel that. We also have the 5 of Cups. So this is the card of loss. So this just tells me for anyone that maybe is experiencing a type of loss or even a depression, this is also the card of bereavement, that it's about you really looking at it and taking it on for perspective. This is probably the saddest card in the deck. And so you're literally looking at the 3 cards that are spilt. If you just turn around, you'll see these other 2 cups, and you'll see that it becomes the card of gratitude from loss to gratitude. Be grateful for the 2 cups that you have, and you start building your cups up again. So maybe when you're in this time of going within and having that staycation for that type of meditation on everything, that this is a good opportunity for you to look at things in the totality. And if you are sad or depressed about something, be grateful for what you have, the people in your life, and the love that you have. Even if it's not a lot right now, if you're experiencing a breakup, be grateful for your friends and your family that you do have, your pets, of course, and now start going in a more positive manner, because I really feel the energy in the cards are just telling me that you're really getting ready for something big. So by having that positive vibration and having that positive outlook, it will really help you. And then with this Knight of Cups, really having to confront something, words, ideas, communication, before you can continue on your path, it is being clarified by the 4 of Cups and the Hanged Man. So you're having to look at something differently to gain enlightenment. And here he's missing a gift and blessing from the universe. And he's got a blockage. Those arms crossed are actually blocking his heart. And what this is telling me, because cups are going to be your emotions, your intuition, I just feel that while you confronting something on your path with a type of communication, that will give you clarity to keep moving forward. I feel that this is part of the blockage, and that's why you're being asked to look at your situation differently so that you can gain enlightenment from it, so that you can gain that type of knowledge, and you will come out reborn on the other side. So maybe there's something you don't want to confront, which is why that Knight of Swords is there. And maybe it's something that is an emotional trauma because you're missing a gift and blessing from the universe. Maybe this is a blessing in disguise. Maybe it's one of those things where it doesn't feel good in the moment, but when you're done or a couple months down the road, you're like, oh my God, I'm so glad I see that now. I'm so glad I did that. And I can see now that that has released that pain and that trauma, or that has released its hold on you. If it's something you're carrying around, that kind of emotional baggage, because remember, we've got the Death card. And by the way, this is a good opportunity for me to say this. I am getting an overhead camera set up. I have everything. The arm is already set up right here. That's coming. It's just going to be, I hope, in the next 2 weeks. I'm going to have to do it myself because I can't find anybody to do it for me. And whether they want to trade services or I pay them, I cannot find them. Can you believe it? Best Buy, the Geek Squad can't do it. They can only hook up TVs, wire to wall. I can do that. This is more complicated. I can't find anybody. If you are in the Cape Coral, Fort Myers area, and you can do this, please reach out to me in my contact form. But I mean, like, if you can do it in the next 2 days, that would be phenomenal. All right. So that is the guidance and advice from Spirit. Now we're going to look at your opportunity and your challenge. So your opportunity is the 3 of Swords. And this actually is another sad card. This is the saddest one. I said that earlier. This is the 5 of Cups. But this is a sad card too. This is traditionally the heart with the 3 swords in it. So this is about betraying your own conscience. You have an opportunity to not betray it. If this card is coming in, you have an opportunity to not betray it. That means you might be compromised by something. This means that there could be somebody, something coming back into your life, because we're in a retrograde, that will compromise you. Where everybody gets tested with their past, and usually past relationships, a friend, a former lover, or an ex, whatever that might be. Just disclosure, I just had this happen. I pull cards on myself every day, and I'm like, no, I'm not going to compromise myself. I don't do that. Oh my God, somebody came back into my life, and that is what I was being told, and it happened literally the next day. And I'm like, I'm listening, Spirit. I heard you. I heard you. I just didn't know it would be this person. It can happen. It's crazy. Anyways, this is your opportunity to not betray your own conscience. There might be somebody coming back that is going to put you in a compromising position, that you're compromising your own ethics, morals, or values, or just yourself. You know, maybe they're imposing on you. Think of it this way. What if somebody is a taker and you're a giver, and they come back in and they're ready to take, and you're like, oh no, I'm not going to compromise myself. This person has used me enough. I'm shutting that door, right? Something like that. That's just an example of what could happen. Then we look at your, your opportunity, your challenge. God, I couldn't come up with the word. This is the 9 of Wands, and I love this deck for this. So this is about your magic can't be touched, but it's in the challenge position, which means you can be approached right now, that you can be compromised. And this is all about action. So maybe if these two cards are related, maybe someone's coming back in and they're going to prevent you from getting things done. They're going to prevent you from moving forward with the Chariot action and having success. Maybe they stall you out. So look at that. See, I read organically. Look at the big picture. Oh my God. Let me get some clarifiers for you, because that's very interesting, the vibration coming off the cards. Oh my God. You cannot make this up. This is the card I was telling you about. This is your opportunity, and here it is. You cannot make this up. Oh my God. I love it when Spirit does that. Oh my God. You are going to be put in a situation with drama. The 5 of Wands. Okay, let me pull the other 2 clarifiers for the challenge, and we'll go back to that. You have a golden opportunity, a gift and blessing from the universe. Let me pull the last clarifier, the Knight of Wands. Oh my God, Taurus. Mercury retrograde, that's all I'm going to say. So with this 3 of Swords, you will be put in a compromising position. Did you hear me the first time? This is Spirit. If you didn't hear me the first time, I'm reiterating it. It's going to show its place. You have an opportunity to not betray your conscience. You have an opportunity to tap into your strength and courage and not go down that road. Wow. The 5 of Wands, this is about drama. So it could be that someone's trying to guilt trip you. Someone's going to create some type of drama, whether it's at work, whether it's at home, whether it's a friend, whether it's a stranger, that it'll be like a bunch of drama will be around this. Maybe that's how they're going to try and manipulate you to get you to do something that you do not want to do. Wow, you have an opportunity to not betray your conscience. I'm telling you, the readings recently, like the last couple, have been very interesting. So with this 9 of Wands, that's about you. You know, your magic can't be touched, but here it can. So somebody has access. It could be someone that maybe they're a weakness for you. Maybe it's someone that's close to your heart. And, you know, if you're an adult, if it's one of your adult children and you just want to help them. And they know how to press those buttons. I don't know. It's that kind of energy. It is being clarified by the Ace of Pentacles, a golden opportunity, a gift and blessing from the universe, and the Knight of Wands. So your magic can be touched. They rush right in. That is a very fast knight. They're bold, they're courageous, they have no fear. They can rush right in and they can ask you boldly and directly to compromise yourself. I feel like the 2 are tied, so I'm just going to say it. You have a golden opportunity to start planting the seeds today. So to plant the seeds of, I won't do that, I'm not going to do that, I blah, 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 whatever it is, or even closing doors, and you can walk through this new pathway of you not compromising yourself in this situation. It's an opportunity in the 3D. And I think that this brings you that success with the Chariot. I really feel like it's all tied together. It's organic. Wow. Okay, Taurus. So you have a lot going on. That's your opportunity. That's your challenge. It's there for everybody, but not everybody grabs it, but it is available. The choice is yours for the opportunity and the challenge. All right. So that is what I have for you for today. Now I'm going to roll into the love reading. So if you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And leave a comment if this resonates with you. And I'm telling you, leave a comment in a month or two too. If that compromising situation or even the chariot with that kind of success, leave a comment. Everybody's going to want to know. A lot of people read the comments and they comment on it too. I love it. It's an interactive channel, which I absolutely love. All right. So that was the main zodiac. Now I'm going to do the love reading. So this is going to be for all the Tauruses that are single and looking for love. And just a reminder, I go live every single Tuesday for Tarot Tuesday where I answer your questions. If you've never seen it, you can look at a past episode. People post their questions on PayPal or they do it live through PayPal or Super Chat. It's a lot of fun. And yeah, I just love the community. If you can watch it live, please do and participate in the chat. There's some great people. I have wonderful moderators. I'm actually going to be doing it on, what is it? I think it's Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve are on Tuesday night. So I am still going to be doing it. So if you have a question, that might be a good night. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be busy or slow. I'm still doing it, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. People will be traveling with their families. I don't know. We'll see what happens. All right. So I cleanse, shuffle, and I meditate, and I ask for the strongest energy to come through in the cards, just like with the main zodiac. All right. Here we go. What does the universe want to tell Taurus today? So we have the King of Swords. We have the Four of Pentacles. We have the Two of Cups. And I pull the clarifiers in advance for the love reading. We have the Star card. Beautiful. And the World. Oh my God. I love it. These cards are great for you. Eight of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. The King of Wands. And the Strength card again. Wow. So this is an opportunity for me to tell you. So we do the main zodiac reading, right? You saw the cards. So that was Taurus energy. Now we're doing the love reading specifically for people that are single and looking for love. You're going to see some of the same cards show up because it's a bleed over. You're still Taurus, even though this is a specific love reading. So some of the same cards that showed up, we have the Two of Cups and the Strength card. And I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. Sometimes I can't remember all the cards. All right, so that's what happens when you channel. All right, so let me show you the three main cards. We have the King of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups. So what this is telling me is that you are really ready for a relationship. I feel just by glancing at the cards, you know, and feeling the energy that you can absolutely find love. I feel that this is really about you standing in your truth. I think that you're being brutally honest with yourself about what it is that you want, what you don't want, where to meet someone, the kind of relationship you're looking for. For example, I don't think you're going to settle. I also think that your truth detector is out. So that's going to allow you to see through any BS that someone might be putting on a mask that you're trying to meet. Let's say it's a stranger and you don't know much about them, and you're going to see through any fluff that they might, if they're going to like puff themselves up. And I think that this is you using your discernment, and you're really pushing for this honesty. And you're coming at it from a very mature attitude, and I love that for you. That is being clarified by the Star card and the World card. So this is really talking about a lot of hope, faith, and healing coming in. I feel that this is going to be a very renewing type relationship for you, in the sense of if you've taken a break, if you haven't had very good experiences recently dating, that this is going to be one of those energies where you found someone, you actually meet someone that you resonate with, and that's going to be very healing for you. I feel that this is about you stepping through this new portal, stepping into this new life. And I feel that it's a new life with an individual. I feel that you're meeting someone that is marriage material, whether you want to get married or not. It could just be a serious relationship, but you're definitely meeting them. And I think that's going to bring a lot of healing in for you, because I think that especially if you've had a lot of bad experiences, I just feel that it's just going to bring this kind of depth of safety, security, and stability coming in for you around that. Then we have the Four of Pentacles. And this is just telling me this is a stubborn, stuck energy that you need to relax. So maybe you're uncomfortable putting yourself out there, which is a different it's a contrast to that King of Swords. So if these feelings come up for you, it's about you relaxing and stepping back into that King of Swords energy where you feel comfortable, solid, grounded, and secure in what it is that you're doing, that you're really coming at it from just looking at it. For example, if you don't want to date, you look at it as a necessary evil. You have to put yourself out there. It's a numbers game. If you want to meet people, you need to put yourself out there, and you need to do it in places that you like. So if you're a painter, maybe you want to do a painting class. Maybe you want to go to a museum. You do something. If you're an investor, you want to do something. If you want to meet someone that's involved in investing, you do an investment club. Wine, you do a wine of the month club, right? Or, someone that does wine tasting, whatever it is for you. If you're an athlete, triathlon club, running club, bicycle club. And if you don't like the first club that you look at, like, don't join until you actually like the people, but go there and check it out. If you like it, sign up. And even if you don't meet anybody the first time, people are usually on rotation. Maybe, they can only go twice a month, or maybe it ends up being something you really love and you meet them at the finish line somewhere else. They're not even in the running club. You never know what the universe has in store for you. I can just say that you need to lighten up a little bit on this if you're uncomfortable putting yourself out there, because this is a stuck energy. And just roll with it. Because I feel a lot of healing will come in for you. It's being clarified by the Eight of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. This is about you just doing the work. Like I just said, this is you doing the groundwork. So that means, looking at where you want to go, singles club, meetup club, like I said, the running clubs. You're doing the research. You're going there. If you're in a small town, small dating pool, and you don't see anyone there, then you need to go to the next town over, or you need to go to the next big city over. You need to put the work in. Just like if you're looking for a job, you have to put the work in. Otherwise, you just settle, right? So that's part of what you're doing. You need to be open to receive. And I want to show you these two cards. So this is you being closed off. Do you see? It's like a miserly, stubborn, stuck energy. It's very controlling, and he blocks change. The Six is about you being open to receive. You really need to open that up in yourself and just go in relaxed. And I think that it's just as simple as that. And that's going to attract the right people to you, is what's coming in for me. Because the third card and the last card that's here for you is the Two of Cups. This is about you recognizing someone. So I think whenever you're putting yourself out there, you will absolutely recognize the person that's meant for you. I think they're going to resonate for you. I think you recognize a kindred spirit. And I think that it is a lot of fun. And I think it makes you happy. And I love that for you, because who doesn't want to be happy and in love? I really feel that that's very easy for you. It's being clarified by the King of Wands and the Strength card. Just take that bold step and you will have victory and success using your strength and courage and overcoming any obstacle, feeling into it. And this could be just as simple as you having strength and courage to get up and go to the meetup group where they meet if you don't want to do it. Getting up and going and doing something, just putting your best foot forward. But that is how you're going to resolve it. And if you're a man, this is about you, again, it's a numbers game, approaching as many women that you are attracted to as possible, and to see what sticks, to see what's out there, and then get to know the person and see if that's the right person for you. I say for the men because they're usually put in that position traditionally where they're asking the women out. That's why I say that for the men, because, maybe you're tired of rejection, or maybe you've been married for so long that you don't want to, get out there and date, but you're going to, you're not interested in one night stands. You want to actually have a real serious relationship. And that's really what's coming up. Or you're of that age where you're kind of, you're past it and you want a serious relationship, right? Whatever your situation is, this is what's coming in, is that this victory and success. And this is that bold step forward. He's going to win. So I love that for you. So if you're looking for a relationship, right here, you're going to get it. And it's going to be a good, healthy one. That's what I really want to see, is that this is going to help restore you. And it's not the other person's job to restore you, but I feel that the way this relationship is and the way it's going to interact with you spiritually, I think it's going to heal up a lot of pain around your heart. Maybe it could be the hurt of a past relationship. Maybe it could be there's still some bitterness or cynicism there because life in general, whatever that might be for you. I just feel a lot of healings coming in for you for this. Wow, Taurus, what a beautiful relationship you're going to get. I love this for you. Okay, so that is your love reading. And as always, if you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. Don't forget to check out Tarot Tuesday if you can. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, the link is in the description below. It'll take you to my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com, where you can sign up for a reading, the online tarot masterclass, and for the free drawing for a free 30-minute reading. So that's also the newsletter. And you'll only get something from me maybe once a month. I'm not big on the newsletter, just if I'm going to announce a class or something special. All right, everybody. Sending you lots of love. Bye for now.